Udlakut. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this iteration of the Inuit-Crown Partnership Committee. We're so pleased to have federal ministers and Inuit leadership here to work on the issues that affect Inuit, Inuit Nunangat, and Inuit no matter where Inuit live. Over the course of our Inuit-Crown Partnership Committee process, we have had some incredible results and outcomes that have, in some cases, linked to federal budgets, such as housing allocations in budget 2022 and infrastructure allocations in 2021. But also we have started to create policies and directives such as the Inuit Nunangat policy that are changing the way that the federal government works on a day-to-day basis when part of its mandate includes Inuit. This goes from everything from the implementation of land claim agreements to the introduction of new programs and new services for those most in need. Today we are anticipating further developments, especially in the areas of co-development of federal legislation, and also the implementation of our first jointly created strategy, which was the Inuit Nunangat Housing Strategy that was passed in 2019. We are now hopeful that we can pass the implementation plan for that particular strategy and work on it together moving forward. I'm so pleased to co-chair these meetings with my colleague, Minister Marc Miller. And Minister Miller, would you like to say a few words as well?
Thank you, President Obed. Kwekwe Ulukut. Tanse, hello, bonjour. Je voudrais d'abord souligner que nous sommes ici à Ottawa sur le territoire non cédé du peuple algonquin Anishinaabe. Je vous remercie tous et toutes d'être ici avec nous. A warm welcome to our Inuit partners who've traveled from the 4 regions to be here today. Last time we gathered, it was in Nunavik. Conversely, it was about 30 degrees, which was a surprise to those of us that were there, and kind of a welcome surprise until the bugs came out. But we got over it, at least Dave and I did. And we're here today. But it was a beautiful part, particularly to be in your part of the world, Dwayne. I also want to extend a warm welcome to Inuit Circumpolar Council of Canada's new president, President Kupakaluik, who is attending her first Inuit-Crown Partnership Committee meeting. We look forward to working with you. Your valuable knowledge and expertise will be an excellent contribution to the committee. A lot has transpired over the last few months since our last meeting, including the historic papal visit to Canada, which has been traumatic for many, a welcome apology to others, but has certainly left us thinking profoundly about a very traumatic part of the history of Canada and how it perpetuates itself today. I want to particularly thank Inuit leadership for their patience and their efforts in organizing the Iqaluit event, ensuring Inuit participation in other events, and supporting the survivors throughout that visit. I want to thank President Obed in particular and Aluki for making sure that Minister Lametti and I witnessed what was really some painful but historic testimony from some of your courageous survivors, and their words stick with us today. Today, as part of our commitment and through the Inuit Nunangat Declaration, we gather to discuss and assess the concrete progress made on our joint committee. This includes the 4 key priorities: Inuit land claims, the implementation of the Inuit Nunangat policy, brand new policy that we're all very happy about, but we want to see the impact of, reconciliation measures and missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls, and health and wellness. I look forward to endorsing the implementation plan for the Inuit Nunangat Housing Strategy and work plans for housing the international Inuit priorities. Our relationship and our work together is based on the cooperation and partnership of humans and individuals. And without that advocacy and I would say persistent, dogged commitment to being around the table regardless of what the issues are, we can actually make our relationship move forward. And it's something I think that is an important takeaway of these meetings. And sitting here 4 hours and hashing things out is key to moving a relationship forward, and doing so sometimes outside the public eye as well. These principles will guide our work together, but as you all know, with principles come hard work, and that's what we're here today to do. So thank you. Je vous remercie infiniment de votre présence. Nakumik, merci.
Nakumik, Minister Miller. Now we'll start with our meeting.